This is the pregame things.
What I have to say
this is Jordan's watermelon.
This mouth
What do you have
devour watermelon faster than any human being in the
Faster
world.
than any human being, even faster than this human being.
Yes.
So
You will see. After
so is this like the second or third annual watermelon eating competition?
This is
This is the first annual water eating competition.
Here on July 9th.
This will determine, my friends, who is the champion for the entire year of watermelon. Will it be him or him? Chris, what do you have to say about this competition?
I don't like to brag, so I'm just going to let my eating do the talking.
You gonna let your eating do the talking? So what are you guys gonna do about the seeds?
Eat 'em.
Do you think those will just go in the way, or are you
Eat
just
'em.
gonna eat the brown
No,
ones?
actually, I'm going to slice this a little bit more.
Yeah. Go ahead, cheater.
Chris,
Alright,
Chris,
you can slice
Chris,
this
are you
too.
just gonna keep yours chunky?
No, I'm going to cut it down a little bit, too.
This is Chris's.
Cheater.
This is Chris's watermelon that he has to eat all of, and this is Jordan's watermelon that he has to eat all of. The first one to eat it all is the champion for the day, and they will get, my friends, nothing except for the bragging rights for the rest of the year. So
Here's a knife.
I guess we're just gonna see how this goes, and we'll be back to you when it begins. Right now, I'd just like to go through and say how much more organized I think Jordan is, and I think that'll probably work to his advantage here tonight. And you know, Chris is just gonna have a hard time reaching out to this end of this table, and Jordan's got all his nice and stacked, and I mean, he has a lot bigger
And see,
pieces.
You have to worry about all these little tiny chunks that you just missing. You
Chris-
cannot eat them now.
I mean, Chris has to worry about going to the white on every single piece of this that he has cut. Jordan only has, 8 chunks that he has to worry about, really. But Chris has all this extra just sitting around that he has
Okay.
to worry about. But,
We eating it like that?
no,
Alright.
you start with your hands behind your back so you don't hit a piece in your hand.
I think this is how it's going to go. Are you guys ready?
Put that up there.
Okay, we're going to get a little shot of the clock so we can get the starting time. Ready, set, go. They're off. Jordan looks like he seems to be taking the lead. Chris is a little straggling. Chris is shooting a piece out, which made Jordan laugh. That'll slow him down. Eating all these seeds, I think we're going to have some watermelon growing in their stomachs. Jordan is almost done with a huge chunk, while Chris is almost done with just one of many small chunks. I think the bigger mouth capacity of Jordan is actually working to his advantage as well. Chris is on his second piece. Jordan's almost done with this first piece. Cutting it in half so he can get to it faster. Get to the white. Seems like Chris has a little bit to go back to on his first piece. Missed some. Jordan's done with that piece. Chris still has a little bit of edge on the first piece. I really do think this is going to give them both the shits, really. You have a little bit more on the first piece, Chris. And that piece. Get that off of there. Jordan's on the second piece now. Chris, you need to throw your first pieces on the ground. Jordan's actually moving quite fast right now. Looks like he's taking an early lead. Chris is just really exploding his and getting more pieces on the table for him to finish later. Please no spitting seeds at the cameraman.
Yeah.
Looks like Jordan got some of the rind there.
Yeah.
Chris is spraying me.
Harder than that.
Oh, this is really hard.
Harder than you that.
A little bit.
Translation for that first thing is harder than you thought. Chris is taking a different approach where he's just taking everything off now and just gonna munch on it. These were pretty big watermelons. I'd say, what, about 15 pounds, guys?
Probably. I
Yeah.
like all these seeds.
They're gonna regret this on the toilet tonight. He's a scary little booger. We got some watermelon juice pouring onto the ground right here. It's just all over the place. It's gonna be a sticky mess when we're done.
Oh,
Jordan's a little frustrated about how much he has left. Hey. This is a healthy competition. I don't want any violence like that.
You sick of watermelon yet?
no, yeah.
Still got a lot more to go.
I need a drink.
Sorry. Should have taken care of that beforehand. You can go get a drink, but it's going to take up your time.
Are you even looking at the camera?
Yeah. I've got it on Chris right now. Taking all this crap off. Chris, I think Chris is having a pretty good strategy right now. He's getting it down to just what he can eat so he can scarf. You know? But look, that's a hefty pile of watermelon right there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all that watermelon. And then Jordan, look at all Jordan's got. That's huge. He's still got half a watermelon to go. Chris's actually looks a lot smaller because he's got it all broken down. Right now, both of their stomachs are saying, no more watermelon, no more watermelon.
My fuck.
My fuck?
By the time they get to the end, they're just going to be so sick of watermelon, they're not going to see it for a week.
I'm about to throw up right now. Like who?
No.
Good. Jordan got a little booger hanging out right
Hey, we need puke buckets.
You better not puke on my pile of watermelon.
there. Do it, then you'll win.
I'm like,
Chris has a pretty good strategy. You guys want some salt?
yeah.
Really?
I don't want.
That's actually you're gonna have to eat that.
Okay. Go eat.
Chris has a piece that he has thrown to the birdies,
shit.
which he's gonna have to eat if he really wants to win. If he doesn't eat it, he won't win. That won't be all of his watermelon.
Just to let you know, Andy. For most of this, we're not even hearing him but music.
And for most of this, there's a huge chunk of watermelon on the garage floor underneath Chris, and I'm pretty sure it's his.
Eat it, buddy.
Huge chunk. That's gonna have to be
That's just like
disqualification.
me taking this and saying, whoops.
Quit laughing and eat. This is Fear Factor.
Ew.
Looks like I pissed my pants.
Looks like you dropped a huge chunk of watermelon, and you're gonna have to eat it.
Disqualification. You cannot drain the water. You cannot drain the water.
You cannot
In that
drain the
case,
water.
shouldn't I be able to just throw out this piece?
You can throw out that piece if he's not gonna eat that piece.
Okay.
All right,
I'll throw more out.
we're back even.
Here's some damn good watermelon.
It's nasty now.
Look at all these. Just look at all these like hairs and shit Chris has got sticking out of his water. That looks like a pile of raw meat right there, close up to it, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen?
He's squeezing.
He's squeezing water out is illegal, Chris. How you guys feeling right now?
Loaded.
Bloated, eh?
I highly doubt we'll be able to finish this.
I'm not stopping.
I'm not stopping until I have to use shitter.
As of right now, it's been about 7 minutes.
And I am almost done with the half a watermelon.
He's almost done with half a
I don't-
watermelon.
you can't tell with Chris anymore. You just can't tell.
I'm saying they're pretty even right now. I'm gonna go ahead and vote for pretty even.
It's pretty close. Really can't tell. It'd be pretty cool if each of us had a thing that actually had weight.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
would just show.
Well, of course yours would be more because he got rid of all the rind and outer covering.
That first one ate all the seeds. I'm not doing that again.
Right now they're both pretty nasty and messy looking. Chris is gonna have to change his shirt since he didn't take it off like I suggested. Look at the face of the fierce competitor. He just looks so. He looks so disgusted right now. And then there's Jordan, who's he's raring to go. He's like, more watermelon now, biatches. He eats like a pirate. When Chris is just a pussy and a poser.
So mean.
I think you guys know who my favorite is. Obviously, it's Christopher. Look at the watermelon stuck in his beard.
Got a chunk of luck.
I'll have you know you're going to have to pick all that watermelon out of your beard and eat it.
Mm. 15 pounds of pure hell.
Yeah.
This could just take all night.
I said you go ahead, cut away for a little bit, and turn it off so we don't get too much of this.
Here's the challengers. They're both about ready to quit. I guess eating watermelon's harder than it looks.
It was.
So are you guys calling it a tie or not?
You want to call it a tie? Hold on. It's a tie, buddies.
At about 14 minutes, they're calling it a tie.
Ready for this?
Hit the lawnmower.
Ready? Come over here. Come. Ready?
Yeah. That is what once was a healthy piece of watermelon.
Can I smash one on your head?
Now it's a smashed piece of watermelon.
I want you to smash one on my head.
I don't have anything to change.
I just said I want you to smash one on my head.
Here's what Chris says about this competition to Jordan. All over his car and his head, and just look at him. He's so nasty. He's so nasty.
Hold it there. Hold it there.
This is watermelon fun, ladies and gentlemen. Watermelon fun. They should just make a watermelon fun park instead of a water park. Jordan's gonna need a shower. That's my piece to eat. Leave it alone.
I don't want to do it, dude. Don't. Please don't. I'm asking you nicely. I'll puke on you.
Chris is begging.
Please don't, dude. I asked you nicely. Please don't. Please, dude. I'm asking you nicely. Don't.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, he flung more on his car. Oh. Chris is about to puke. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Does smell make you
This is the aftermath. Two very, very bloated competitors cleaning up their own mess. Very bloated competitors cleaning up their own mess. I mean, look at his stomach here.
Yeah,
That's all watermelon packed in there. That's all watermelon packed in there. That's a lot of love.
Mine
right there.
doesn't even jiggle no more.
Chris ain't no jiggly. It's completely waterlogged. If I kicked him, it would sound like a water ball getting kicked. It'd sound like a kickball, just going. Boom.
It'll all leak out my ass.
Let's test that theory.
Oh, I kicked you.
All right, the coin has been tossed, and Chris got to decide who goes first. Jordan's the first up to puke. I can't watch this. I'm just gonna have to aim.
Can't watch it?
I can't watch people puke. I'll puke.
I don't even know if I'll be able to.
Stick the old finger down throat.
Finger down the throat.
Yep. Like we did at my house.
Was it after that eating contest?
Yeah. Me and my little sister above her in the backyard, make ourselves puke.
Here we go. Jordan sucks a lot of dick, so you might have to shove his finger back there pretty far. Oh, that's all the nasty watermelonness that came out of him.
That's all.
Do you feel better now?
No. Your turn, Chris.
We gotta get a separate bag, cause
That was watermelon puke right there, ladies and gentlemen. Watermelon
Anybody want a
puke.
smoothie?
hey, we're gonna contest. See who pukes more.
No, I'm gonna go to bed.
Here goes Chris.
Is that it?
That's a spit, dude. That's more spit.
That was puke. I think Jordan wins.
Alright.
Definitely Jordan.